Hi, my name is Jacob Friedman. I'm a piano instructor and composer, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to use a metronome properly, the right way, demonstrating how to use a metronome on Bach's Prelude in C major. Now, metronomes comes in all shapes and sizes. They're a universal tool that musicians use to improve their technique and overall sense of rhythm. I like to use the Google searches metronome, that if you just type in the word metronome, it comes up in your Google search. And that's the one I will be using today to demonstrate how I use the metronome on Bach's Prelude in C. So without further ado, this is my method. We'll start by using the metronome at a very comfortable tempo. You can hear it's at 60 beats per minute. And what we'll be doing is playing one note per beat. One note per beat because we first want to start with the most simple sense of the pulse of the song, and also that it's very easy to play one note per beat on this song because the rhythm is a steady pattern of 16th notes. So it will sound like this, and this is how you should start learning. Now you might be thinking at this point, wow, this is getting really boring and it's too easy for me. Or some of you new to piano or not new to using a metronome will think, oh, this is right at the right level for me, as we just get each note very clearly under our hands. The next step would be, as most people would recommend, is to increase the tempo. But by how much is the question? Well, we don't want to do too much, because too much would cause too much of a leap in the requirements for your technical ability. So I'm just going to go up to 70, because I think that's a comfortable increase. And you just repeat the same thing. You can do increments smaller than 10 clicks on the metronome. You can do 2. It doesn't really matter, but you don't want to do too much. That's the only rule. So then from there I might go to 75. And I would continue doing this until I get, in small increments, little by little, until I get up to something like this, around 125, where it gets really fast and you're starting to sound like a woodpecker. The key is to play right on the beat. Now that we have done that, we can go and move the metronome to what we like to do now, which is to decrease it. And we're going to do 2 notes per beat. So now we're at 50. So we're doing 1/8 notes with the metronome, or 2 notes per beat. And then we would do the same thing. We slowly increase. Now we're up to 2 notes per beat. We're going to increase little by little. So here we are at 59. Until we could get up to something the same thing, up to 120 with 2 notes per beat. And let's see how that sounds. That's starting to sound a lot like the song. That's actually a very brisk tempo to play the song. Now finally, we can finally go back to 50 at a very slow metronome level and then play it 4 notes per beat. So I'm going to set it to 50, and now we're going to play 4 notes per beat. And we can do the same thing. We can start increasing 4 notes per beat. So here's it at 71. And that is how we practice Bach's Prelude in C with a metronome the right way. Thank you for listening. If you like, hit subscribe.